Hello, Journey family. Today we're here with Rick and Sherry Blount, and so excited to be able to have you. Thank you for being here. So you guys have been married how long?
Nearly 4 years.
Okay, you've been married 4 years.
Yes.
And how many kids do you have?
20.
20 kids.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 20 kids in 4 years. First of all, you need to stop what you're doing and you need to pray for them right now. And second of all,
Please.
the math doesn't work. How do you have 20 kids in 4 years? And that's where I think your story comes into play. Kind of take us where we know where you're at today. Take us, how did you get from where you were to here?
My late wife, I lost her to cancer. Her name was Terry. We were foster adoptive parents. We gave birth to, or had 5 biological children, if you will. And we got involved with the foster system and adopted 5 more through the foster system. My dear wife and her wonderful husband, Jim, were also foster adoptive parents. And they had 4 biologicals and adopted 6 through the foster system. So she was left, when he passed away with cancer, a single mom with 10, and I was a single dad with 10.
So how long ago did that take place? You're a single dad, you're a single mom. How long ago was that?
Mine was 6 years ago, his was 7.
So 6, 7 years ago, you're going through some of the most painful, probably the most painful moments. And so talk to us, how did your faith survive those valleys? How did y'all make it?
Well, the Lord was my best friend. He was my Abba Father. I couldn't have done it without him at all. With my relationship with the Lord, I'm very real. Whether I might be angry, I went through a period of anger and different feelings, but I always knew that he was right there with me, always.
The only way that I was going to be able to survive was to take something that I had been taught a long time ago, and that's that it takes a community, a fellowship to raise children. Through our church family, through the fellowship of the saints, I was lifted up, I was encouraged, and I just kept walking forward one step at a time. Honestly, sometimes I had to sit down, but it seemed like there was always somebody there to pick me back up again.
One of the things I've noticed with y'all, and that I pray for my own faith, is that I want to have faith that's built on a love of commitment and the sovereignty of God. And when I see people kind of fail in some of these areas, it's because their faith is built on either the circumstances or their feelings. And circumstances change, just like y'all experienced. Your feelings changed, but yet in the midst of the circumstances and the feelings, your faith didn't change. If anything, it got more real and it got more serious. Talk to us about kind of the season that God's brought you in now and kind of where you've kind of see yourself as a family, as a couple now.
I just am so excited because God answers prayer. And we were faithful in dropping to our knees and asking for his help. And he brought us together. She'll tell the story.
I am a very specific prayer warrior. And I went over to our lake by my house, and I just cried out to the Lord. This is the 1st of November, and I said, I beg you, I don't want to go 3 more holidays alone. And I specifically asked the Lord exactly what I wanted him to bring me in a man. And 2 weeks later, we had coffee together.
God delivers this guy.
We knew each other. You know, I knew his wife more than him, but so we had coffee together, and long story short, you know, he asked me to marry him on Christmas night. So
Man, come on.
got married in March. But, you know.
Waste no time. And it is cool how you pray specifically.
You do pray specifically.
And God answers.
And I believed, I expected my faith that I knew he would do that. It's just like financially even too, like we know we are very committed tithers, givers. And we know because of that, we know by our faith that God will provide and take care of us even in our rough times.
When you're in that valley, that dark valley of the shadow, it's easy to look at those high mountains around you and get bogged down. But we just keep telling each other and telling ourselves and thanking the Lord that he has a promise of greener pastures. Yeah. And we have joy in our heart again because he brought us together.
just talking to you, it's easy to forget that you have 20 kids. You actually have what I believe is close to the average size youth group inside your home.
Yes.
And so you guys are youth pastors, and so and you're doing a great job as parents.
Well, thank you, Dustin. And I'd just like to say that you know, it's not about us. We recognize and we know that it's about our Lord and His plan, and He enables us in all ways. And so we give Him all the glory.
It's good.
All the glory.
So good. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.